Evening, everyone. How are we doing on this Sunday, the 12th-ish of June? Yeah, Sunday, the 12th of June, 2022. I hope everyone's having a had a good weekend, and is looking forward to the week ahead. In the UK here, it's going to be a scorcher. Going to be a scorcher in the UK, so I'm looking forward to some nice warm weather. I'm actually going away at the end of the week to Croatia for a week, so I will try and cram in as much streaming as I can, probably today and tomorrow. I doubt I'll be doing it on Wednesday night, but you never know. You never know. Never know. I wanted to put a quick stream together. I say quick, I'm not sure how quick it's going to be, but let's see how far we get. A few things I wanted to do tonight. I wanted to basically, I've been the more and more I think about it. Hang on, hey, let me just double check OBS is recording and everything as it should, and you can all hear me. Yes, you can. Beautiful. Is the music playing? The music's playing a touch loud. Maybe there. Maybe that's okay. Turn it up down here now. Yeah, a few things I'd like to do. One, I'd like to practice scene loading. So we're going to build a main menu, and then basically load the enemy wave scene, and just see if we can get to and from there. And I want to just put in here as well. Let's put in here parsing variables, because I think actually the scene loading is not that difficult. But yeah, we want to be able to what am I saying? Parsing. Or keeping, I guess, storing variables. Now, I'm not 100% sure. I have to look on this. I think you can use scriptable objects and things. Maybe. We'll see. I want to talk a bit about the Singleton pattern. I realised that on Thursday, that I was possibly getting myself spiralling out of control with my some of my back references. And if I probably just show you now, if I find something like the game manager now, we've got a lot of stuff going on here, and some of these references to like the game state manager and stuff are getting very busy. I mean, this game now, this in quotes game, is nothing more than a sounding board right now. I think if I was to carry on, I think I'd start again. But the idea is the Singleton pattern allows you to have a single instance of something like a game object that's going to have all of the variables we need in it, and we don't have to keep passing it left, right and centre. We'll just keep it in there. I think we should break those instances down, so we have player health, perhaps we have enemy waves health, or something like that, but we shouldn't have one whopping great game object. But we should have I think Singleton is an acceptable way of doing things. You could argue it's a bit sort of archaic in some ways, the Singleton pattern, because it sort of takes you back to the days of global variables, and I know that object orientation isn't supposed to be that, but that's what it is. And what was the other thing I wanted to do? It was a build. Yes, that's the other thing. If I'm going to be doing a game jam, I better be bloody sure I know how to build it, because imagine I got to the end and couldn't build the game, so that would not be good. So I think the first thing we'll try is literally we're going to create a new scene, a menu scene. I'm going to add a backdrop image. And then we'll just put a button that says new game or something like that, and then we'll just see if we can load the thing. And then what we'll do in that scene, we'll have maybe a game manager that controls that, and see what happens. I don't think I'm going to use the UI engine. I'm just tired of that. I think I'll just attach a button to it, to the button rather. I'll attach a script to the button and then just say on mouse click or whatever, and then. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm in two minds about the new input system. Two minds about it. So we'll see how that pans out. So for now, let's go to scenes, if it'll let me, and click on create scene, and we'll call this main menu, right? Main menu, and then we'll double click it. Do we want to save this? I don't think so. There was nothing in there that I particularly wanted, and it's loaded the scene straight up. Great. Now, one thing I wanted to do, if I quickly show you. Close my windows. I thought I might put this as a blurred background. So let's bring up GIMP. Something I should have started before we started, but there we go. Let's bring up GIMP. Let's use this image here as the backdrop for the for the main menu. What I'll do is I'll blur. The reason I'm bringing up GIMP, by the way, is I'll say because I was going to blur it, but maybe Unity can do it. Let's try it in Unity. Right. So not that one. That one. Let's try. So let's bring up a new image. Create. UI image, and we'll call this image background. All right, I think best thing to do now is to go into game view, and then we'll have the menu. We'll have this stretch across all elements. It seems to not be doing that at the moment. And then click it. There we go. Okay, and then what we'll do is I'll bring that image in. Let's bring it in from the folder, shall we? Where it actually is, and I think it's in pictures. Pleat, how are you, my man? How are you? Bonjour, ça va? How you doing, buddy? 3 trees voxel, that's the one. So let's go to sprites and bring that in. Just mucking about tonight, mate. And then what we'll do, if it'll let me, how do I do this? Under menu background here. Image is going to, before we do that, let's just, actually, no, let's just drop it straight in. Why not? Because I haven't got it as a sprite, that's why, you muppet. There we go, I just set it to a sprite. Pixels per unit, I've still not looked at that hard enough. I think we can apply everything else. And then menu background, grab you, pop you in. Cool, and what I'd like to do is a few things actually. One is massively desaturate it, and the other is to make it blurry. So is there any effects I can add on to this? I mean, I don't want any camera effects or anything. I'm guessing that's probably not right. Do you know, for the sake of this, I think I'm just going to do it in GIMP. Yeah, I think that's probably the safest bet. Yeah, so let's just filter, blur, focus blur. That's a new one. It's kind of cool though, but that's not what I want to use though. Blur, Gaussian blur should do us, shouldn't it? Right, and this is where we obviously need a lot more than that. Where's the amount? There we go. Something like that. Let's go for, oh shit. Let's go, oh that's interesting. Right, so now we'll change that to 20. 20 is pretty good. Oh, idiot. Is it still on 20? No, it's on 1.5. So let's change it to... this is horrible to change. It's not letting me touch... it's horrible. Oh, I see. I've got the thing. That's why. And now I should be able to do it. No, look at this. This is clumsy. I want to double... check. There we go. Thank you. Okay, right. Okay. And then we'll do file export as... documents. Let's put it straight in there, shall we? Then we can muck about with it in Blender. Blender, Unity, thank you. What am I doing? Unity, Tower Defense 04, Assets, Sprites. So we'll call this 3 trees voxel blurred. Tempted. Yeah, tempted to try and desaturate it or something. Maybe. But let's just go for export for that for now. Yeah, I'm sure that's fine. Okay, and if we go over to Unity, I'm going to delete. That doesn't look very blurry, does it, compared to... Sure it is. Oh, whatever. Anyway, delete you. Yep. 3 trees voxel. You're going to be a sprite, and we'll just leave it. We'll leave everything else as it is. Okay, and then back to the main menu background. Drag this in. Pop. Okay, cool. And all we're going to do, I think, is well, actually, we'll have our frame as well. So we'll create a button panel, UI panel. We'll call this button panel. And I'm going to do a vertical layout group because I think maybe maybe I know how to use it, right? And then the button panel, the Background is going to be the view. Yeah, but not with that terrible alpha, like so. Thank you. And of course we want tiled. Thank you. And then for reasons that are annoying, we don't want it stretching at all. We just want to alt send. I need to be in scene view, don't I? This is going to help me. Let's do Z, and I'm guessing that's round the wrong way. Yep, so I need to go back so I can see what the hell it is I'm doing. Right. Yeah, so why is it thank you. Hang on, why are these ones out of the thing? Button panel. Click on you. Let's just zoom you down. Whatever. Like that. Right, and we'll add some buttons in, but we're gonna, because we've got a horizontal layout group. Horizontal? Vertical? I don't know. Let's just create a couple of buttons for now. Create UI. Button text mesh pro, fine. And you're definitely now hang on. Okay, so on the button panel, I guess I've got to put some padding. Left 20, 25 by the looks of it. Touch more than that, 30. Oh, let's do 50. Top 50. Right. Hang on. So, have I got around the right way? Have I picked? Sorry, button panel. Vertical layout group. Well, let's add another one. Let's do Control D. Yeah. So does this kindly adjust because it's on the vertical? What's it? Lovely. I think that's quite good. But what I was really hoping you would do was expand. So let's just see if we can get you to do that. I'm guessing we do on here. We do that. Oh look! Oh my God! Do that. You beast! Am I on the right button? Yeah. Let's just delete you for a second. By the way, click on you again. I want you to expand all the way across on this group. So let's do top. It won't let me do it. So maybe do I have to do it in the button panel? Make it expand. Here we go. Control child size width. That's it. Good. So we need a right of 50 then, don't we? Beautiful. I want this button to be a bit bigger. Assuming that's going to be okay, yep. And we also need the button text to be a different thing, don't we? Hello. Oh, there we go. What's it called? I forgot which one it was I had. Where's all my others? Where's my other fonts? Now, hang on a second. Where's my fonts here? You monkey. It was Party Confetti, wasn't it? Pop that in there. Yeah, where am I? Party Confetti font asset. Right, hang on. So back to the button. Lock it. And click Party Confetti here. And pop you in there. There we go, that's better. And we can certainly make that bigger, can't we? 36. Beautiful. Dude, I'm already regretting it. But I hope then, if I do this, the button expands. Lovely. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. We're going with it. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Button panel. There we go. That's gonna. and the button itself is stretching. Okay, fine. Let's add another one. It does a weird thing there between the two, but all right. So this is hang on. Let's just make this a new game button. Right, and that's going to say, guess what? New game. And this one down here is going to say quit button. Quit. Two very good questions. No plan. Fully open to ideas. I think it has to be 3D. Okay, I think I'm going to have to be a 3D scene. But obviously very simple, straightforward. You've seen me. You know what I'm good at now and what I'm not good at, which is most stuff. In terms of the timing, I was trying to find some. So if I go to itch.io, it looks like it's not going to be until about July, August time. I'm tempted to do a warm-up one, maybe like a one-dayer or something. There's so many of these, by the way. So you can do this duration, right? Less than 3 days. This is quite good. I just don't have the time to do them. I don't know where this is going over to now. We're into August. There's nothing in August. Yeah. August is when it's in July that I can do it. There's a few there. Okay, so we've got a little bit of time coming up. I mean, I could potentially do a different one, like I say, but I just don't have the weekends, Pleat. I just don't have the weekends. I mean, I could maybe do like a week-long one and then just lower my expectations. Do you know what I mean? Just to kind of get the feel for it. So that's May. Sorry. So what's going on this weekend? For instance, you've got the mini jam seaside one. That looked like fun. This looked like good fun. This did. I like these graphics as well. Just got to steal other people's styles. There we go. So 938 joined. I like this. The seaside is the theme, and everything dies in one hit is the limitation. I like that. Yeah. So there's one I saw as well that had the two colours. I like the idea of that as well, a 2-colour one. But I'm not sure if I can do that in 3D. Might be a bit touch and go. But anyway, yeah. Not that one. Not that one. That one. Now, what was I doing? It says the quit button. That's going to say quit. It said it doesn't say quit. Oh, I've changed the wrong button. What? New game. Is this linked in some way? There, yeah. Text. Why are you doing that? Have I created a reference? Change this one. New game. You're saying button there though. What the hell's going on? Am I being thick here? Let's just disable this quit button. It's the top one, right? So I've got them around the wrong way. I think. What on earth's going on here? What the hell? Right, hang on. Let's just... Which one says button? Neither of the texts on them say button, but this one does. Right, I'm going to delete one of these. Hang on. Not you. I'm going to delete you. That's just plain weird. Right, let's add another one. Create UI. Button Text Mesh Pro. And we'll call this quit button. Yeah. All right, now hopefully... If I change that, I feel like I'm going. Oh, I've got it locked. Oh, how many times have I fallen for that idiotic? Oh, for goodness sakes! Quit. So many times I've done that. Right, sorry. Back to the button. Party confetti. There we go. And we want that to. What size is this one? 36. And this one here, we'll make it 36 then. Now, how did I make that? Okay. I'm guessing I just make it bigger manually. I really want you. Oh, you're on the. Hey. Oh dear, I thought of that so often. Good tune, by the way. I like that. Thank you for redeeming one of those. It has a height. Where can I see its height here? Here, 50. Let's make that 50, shall we? Right, and then we'll get to this one. We'll do the same height as 50. Now, one thing I was wondering about this button panel is, can I make it? Yeah, you see, I can control the height as well, like that. That's yeah, and then if I do the bottom padding of 50, and then I guess spacing of 20. Yeah, this is. I kind of like this. Oh mate, is it a classic? Is it just me or? There we go. New game and quit. Right. So the one thing I want to do on the quit button. Oh, I don't need to. Right. All of these things are linked to the here. I really want you to go. Don't really want you over there though. I really want you linked to the top middle. I think it's just going to change it back. I think because it's on the button, because it's on the layout group, isn't it? Which is fine. Let's have a quick look at it. Okay, fine. You are trying to read the input, but you have switched. I haven't switched. You could have just done it. It's the event handler, isn't it? Event system. Here we go. All right, you shut up now. Without anything. Okay, lovely. And if we click it, quit. Lovely, right. Okay. Now, I don't like those buttons, by the way. What can we do to make those buttons a bit more friendly? What can we do to make those buttons a bit more funky? Just wondering. White is crappy, isn't it? I haven't actually got anything. I haven't actually designed anything button-wise. Let's have a quick look on the internet. What do we got? No. Any resources anywhere? Should I just go to the Unity Assets store? See what we can find. I'm zooming in because I know I'm made in Ukraine. Lovely. So just type, if I type VFX, interesting. Maybe that could have done my blurring. Fonts GUI. Here we go. GUI. It's got to be free right now, isn't it? Because I'm being a title. I don't mind paying for stuff, but icons. Here we go. Icons. Look at this. Are you going to be kind to me and give me something nice? Or am I not focusing on the job in hand? Oh, there's some good stuff here, though. Good stuff, man. Let's just go for buttons. There's some crackers here, but that costs money. Like I say, I'm not beyond paying for it. But where's the free option? There's a button that you can say for free, isn't there? You can sort by, I guess. Sort by price low to high. That looks nice, doesn't it? Yeah, I think I like that. If it'll be kind enough. Yeah, come on. Add to my assets. I don't think I've done this before. Now it's bumped up to 6. My views have bumped up to 6. Which is interesting. Right, okay, I really would like to add to my assets, please. Accept, yes. I thought I'd done all that. Open in Unity. Open. Oh, nice. Not how I did that, but nice. Thank you, mate. Button set. Perfect. Download, yeah. Sorry. I don't know if I click download there. I click this button here. Oh, okay. There we go. Click that there. Import. Bring it. Yeah, why not? Why not? Did it do it? Okay, thank you, Package Manager. Let's have a quick look here. Packages. I don't know where would have put it. Buttons. There we go. Buttons. Interesting. Buttons. Buttons. Buttons back. PNG. Let's zoom in a bit, shall we, so we can see what they look like. I like that one. So now what do? We need to lock it, don't we? New game button. We'll lock this. Oh no, we shouldn't have to. Can I just drag that into the... Tell you what, that's not bad. It's pretty bloody huge. But I think if I do the same, unlock, and do the same for the quit button, hopefully it'll... No, you see, it's locked it, hasn't it? It's locked, you monkey. Confusing me again. Do that for that. I don't think that's done a great job of squishing those together, but maybe I don't care. I do care a bit. So what we can do is we can do to the main button panel, just make you bigger. Yeah, that's quite cool. All right. Okay. And why not? Why don't we make these? They're quite cool. They're quite cool. We'll do the text here. 48 now. Yeah, 48's nice. Nice size. Okay. Right, click on that. See what they look like when you press them. There you go. There's a little thing there. That's cool. Quit. Right. What am I saying now then? I want to add a script, don't I? Not a script. To the button panel. The new game button. Is it here? On click. Here we go. Here we go. So what we can do... Let's add a game manager. I will call this a menu manager. All right. Yeah, and then in there we'll create a C# script. If you'll let me. From there, okay, fine. Got to do it here, haven't we? C# script. We'll call this menu manager. All right. Clicking that, and we'll just have a. Come on, load her up. What we should really have, thinking about it, if we're going to have a background, is we should have a background of one of those, one of the scenes, shouldn't we? One of the actual enemy waves in full flight. But there we go. We didn't. Did it load? Let's go away from you. No, let's not close you just yet. Did I double click that or did I not? Maybe I didn't double click it. I don't think I did, because it would have surely come up. Right, so look at my shenanigans. We can get rid of you for now, and then we'll in this then we'll have a we'll get rid of all these for now. We'll have this as a public void on new game. Click. I think that's all we need, isn't it? Isn't it? And then if we go back to our thing here, we'll drag that into the menu manager there. And then under our new game, I saw under new game button, I think I saw here we go, list is empty. So we'll add a thing here. And I think I just drag this in, right? The menu manager, pop. And then the function would be menu manager on new game click. Now, remind me, what does that send? Does that send a context or anything? Hang on, if I click on it, I don't know what it's. I can't see what it should send. I don't think I care. I don't think I care in this example. And also, we want it just for the public void on quit. Click. All right. That's not going to happen, that one there. And this one here is going to say scene manager dot yes, hang on, X. No, do you know, I've been pressing the wrong buttons all day today. Okay. Scene manager dot load scene. I think it's called enemy wave scene, isn't it? Definitely not called that. Let's have a quick look in Unity. Enemy wave scene. Now, the thing, is it gonna know where that is? I guess we'll find out. Okay. Yeah. Those buttons are a little punchy. Couldn't find because it's been added to the build setting. Yeah, it's not been added to the build settings or the asset buttons. Haven't you seen? File build settings. Okay. Okay. File. Build settings. Exciting times. This is new, you see. This is all new to me. Oh my god. Should we bring that over? This is what I would like to get it to. WebGL. But add open scenes. Here we go. Okay. How do I add other scenes to it? How do I add other scenes to it? Can I just drag it in? Yep. Okay. Oh, it's got an index as well. That's quite cool. Okay. Now can I just I close it down? I don't want to build and run. So if I just go back to build settings again, will it still be there? Yeah, they're still there. Right, so now if I... Oh, maybe I've got but scene / enemy wave scene as well. Let's just find out. I think this won't work off the... If this works straight away, then... Oh! Boom! Lovely. Excellent. 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 That did work. I didn't think that was going to work. By the way, I'm sorry about those new trees. I'm very tempted to get rid of those. Definitely save this scene. Goodness gracious me. So if we go back to my game manager and somewhere here, tree voxel, how can I just say 7? There we go. That gets rid of it. All right. So main menu. Yeah, definitely save, yeah. Okay, I'm going to change that button as well because that button is stupid. Scene, so we go to our canvas. Well, that was easy. That was a nice easy spin, wasn't it? What we go, 35 minutes and I'm already moving scenes about like a pro. Yes, I know. If I show you from a different angle, hang on, they look absolutely great. Hang on, there we go. It's just your controls there. But you're right. The thing is, as well, though, I'm going to have to make them smaller because if the lumberjack's going to go there, he'll just be kind of merged into the tree. So these look great and everything, but well, arguably, I think they look good. I think they look cool. I think Magical Voxel at first glance is like a really Mickey Mouse program, but you get into it, man, it's very strong program. But yeah, you're right. So I think I need to tidy that up. But today is not a day for Magical Voxel, not yet anyway. Right, now then, let's play around with these buttons, shall we? What buttons have we got? By the way, what buttons? Oh, some example scenes there. Shall we have a quick look? Quite useful. That's my early favourite because it's because of the green. What's going on here? What's all this left, right, up, down? What do they do here? Okay. I don't understand how these arrows work. Left and right. Anyway, the green one, which is called what? It doesn't have a name. Just button 5. All right. Well, that's no good to me then, is it? Main menu. And then we go to buttons. PNG. That was it. 9 button, I think, is the one we're after. There's a few other cheekies, isn't there? But let's go with this one for now. 9 button. We go over to our canvas, our button panel, new game, and then we'll get our 9 button here. Pop it in. Yeah, I think maybe I don't love it. What's the other one like? That one. That's better. Let's do that. I think as well, these two between us will probably scale a bit better, right? Nah. They haven't done these with scale, have they? These buttons. They look a bit like a lozenge, these ones. Oh, I'm being fussy. Hey, Grim. Good evening, and thank you for the look. Thank you, mate. Appreciated. What I can do, I think, if I pick this green button, where did it go? Which one was it? Oh, this is cool. What about 23? But I've lost it now because if I do 23, but hang on. Oh, that's my. Yep. Lovely. Maybe that's what's supposed to happen when you press it down. I don't know. There's a few like that, right? Yeah, it looks like maybe they're too small. But what I might be able to do if I click on 22 button, if I change this to 32, apply, made no difference. I thought that would make it smaller. Okay. We really need to make these bigger, don't we? Like about that sort of size. Right. Come on. Why aren't you centering? There you go. I just saw you center. You're being there you go. Thank you. You could play with this stuff all day, couldn't you? This is quite cool as well, look. Oh, no, hang on, wrong. That kind of goes with the wood as well. Yeah, come on. Right, let's have a look. Hang on, so did I? You can toggle preserve ratio in the image component. Hang on then. Where is that, mate? Am I clicking on the right thing? Yeah. I do sprite editor here. Yeah, so they haven't done anything there, but they can't really make a 9 slice, can they? Where's the preserve, mate? Help me out here. Hang on. Hey, Pat! Bloody hell, mate. How are you? Long time no see, sir. Long time no see. Long time no see, my man. What are you up to these days? Bloody hell, my man. On the image component of your button. Sorry then. Sorry. I click on that. Works nice and quick. Right. Sorry then. Of the image component of your button. Oh, it's been too long, mate. I've been doing all right. I've been doing okay. I've been doing all right. Where is that? Where is what you're saying here? I don't see it on the image component. Am I being thick? Interactable, yep. Nice, studying construction. Good man. Good man. Good honest work that, my friend. It's weird now. I mean, I don't know about how it is in the US now, but COVID is kind of it's gone. It's disappeared. Nobody gets it anymore. We just don't talk about it. Well, people still do get it now, but they basically said, look, we're going for herd immunity. What else can you do? You've had your jabs. Summer's here. There's a war in Ukraine. We'll talk about something else, you know. So yeah, somewhere everything changed. Please, mate, I'm sorry, I can't see this. Let me have a look higher up. Image type. Preserve aspect there. Thank you, mate. Oh, boom. That's cool, man. Oh dear, I need to write these things down. Hello, Mary. How are you, friend? How are you doing? Pop. Got it. Preserve aspect is the way forward. So now I can do button panel. I can squeeze them up like that. I mean, this is a terrible choice. No, it's not terrible. Not for two buttons, it isn't. That's cool, mate. I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am making a game. But at the moment, I'm very much practicing. It's what it is. You see, you might like this sort of game. It's a tower defense game, but with a twist. And the twist is that you have to make your workers. They have to dig, a bit like Dyson, right? They have to mine the ores, and then those ores give you the components you need to build turrets. All right, so you're going to get a little bit of the components from the aliens as well, or whatever these things are. But you also need to mine the graphite and the iron and the wood, yeah, in order to kind of succeed. And all of that comes with you on the next level and stuff like that as well. So yeah, so it lets you look. That's a good spot for one, isn't it? Yeah, so I've been battling with a number of things. The controller interface has been very clumsy, but I've got a few things sorted out. The drag and drop seems to be a sort of a mix and match thing. But yeah, man, I mean, it's only a bit of fun, to be honest with you. It's never going to be a AAA, is it? But yeah, so it's there we go. Right, so I can build this now. So can I make this now? So before I say I can build it, let me just save this. Let me go to File, Build and Run. No. File, Build Settings. How do I make it how do I do this one? Oh, so switch platform. Let's do that. Switch platform. Or am I going to regret that? I'm going to take five days to do. It is for fun, mate. I was going to say, do you code at all? I tell you what, mate. Are you graphical? Are you any good at art? Because I need artistic people badly. And hi, Mary, as well. Thank you. Thank you for coming along. Let's see what happens. And let's see what happens when I do this now. Okay, so cannot build player while editor is importing assets. Fine, right? Cannot build player. Oh, it's compiling it. Here we go. Well, you can't see that because my big body is in the way, but it's doing it. There we go. Oh, fair enough, mate. Fair enough. You're into construction. You're good at playing them. That's the important thing. I think Sundays is a good day to stream. I'll tell you why, because my good friends across the pond, like yourself, all come over and say hi. So that's really, really cool. So thank you. Had a few people just drop by so far today. Right, so I've done that. Let's give this a quick... No. Now we build it. Build and run. So let's put it in the desktop. It says... Invalid build path. Okay, all right. Suit yourself. Let's put another. Let's create a new folder here. Call it. What shall we call it? I haven't got a name for this game yet. We'll call this Survival Defense. How about that? Survival Defense. And I'll spell it the American way because you have to. We spell it with an S. We spell it DEFENCE. Yeah. Sorry. Does that? What? Did I create a new folder then? Am I losing my... There it is. Okay, select folder. Here we go. Let's just see if this runs in a browser. Are you? I mean, from memory, Pat, you used to basically played games for about 18 hours straight. I remember Dyson, you were playing it for... Well, I think all games... You were playing them for crazy amounts of hours. At crazy times. Oh, yeah, there you go. No, I think... hang on, let me... while that's doing that, while it's doing its thing. There you go. Defense for defense. Yeah, the United States people spell it with an S. There you go. Oh, Grammarly, please. We spell it with a C. A Brit would write, there is no defence. Yeah, an American would say, there's no defence. And you spell colour weird, and theatre. You spell words weird. I'll tell you, Grinds. I'll tell you who grinds. It's bloody Nemo meme. You heard of this guy? I bet he's on now. Is he? He won't be on now. He's not on now. He was on earlier on. He loves his Satisfactory. I tell you, he loves it. Hang on, where's the... This is taking a while. I don't want that anymore. Okay. He's an absolute beast at it. How can you play a game for that long? I just can't. Space Engineers I've got 500 hours in that, and I was tell you what, I don't know. I've come close to having enough of it. It was a good game, if you can even call it a game. Good time, but it's yeah, man. It's hard to. It was hard to keep going, right? I appreciate there's lots of people showing up, and all you're doing is watching me build. So I'm hoping very shortly this will be finished. In the meantime, is there anything I can show you? Not really. I mean, what is it doing? Incremental player build. Okay, if you say so. Well, stick around, folks, and you get to watch the... Let's talk about jams. Let's talk about game jams. What have we got? We've got the Fit Game Jam. 7 join. We need it by number of people joined, don't we? Participants more than 10. There we go. Let's just go for that. Mini Jam, don't stay in the dark. I can't do it next week. I'm in Croatia, so that's no good, is it? Oh, mate, it's just such a beast, isn't it? It starts off so lovely. So GeoJam 2022. What's this one? GeoJam. The GeoJam is a 72-hour game jam focused on geometric shapes. No. Thank you. Like Geometry Dash. Mini Game Jam. That's nice, isn't it? Is a beginner friendly game jam for people who want to have fun meeting new people and learn programming? Well, no, not really. And then it all gets a bit quiet after that. GMTK, this is the biggie, isn't it? This is the beast. How many people have joined? 11,000 nearly. Well, 10,500. That's the one that everybody wants to have a go at. Allow access. Allow access. There we go. It's in a. I've only got it in a web browser. New game. Pop. It's a very annoying size, but we can maximise it, I guess. There you go. And now it looks terrible. Looks a bit washed out. Maybe it doesn't. I mean, there's nothing I can do right now. Now I notice it's got localhost 5. Do I have to have? Do I have to have a web server running for this to run? By the way, I need to get rid of this health bar, or at least make it better. That took forever, didn't it? But point is, I can submit it. I think. Let's have a quick play, shall we? Where is that actually stored? Oh, I know where it's stored. How do I stop? How do I stop it? How do I stop the web server running? Do I close that and then? I'm assuming it's still running, right? Access desktop. What do I call it? Oh, it's not there. Sorry, where'd it go? Okay, I don't know. Maybe. Pleat, do you know? Are you still there? Build player and run. Lovely, yeah, okay. And I don't no idea if that actually is still running or not. Actually, I can probably. Was it localhost? Let me just try it again. Hang on. There's a way that you can open a closed tab, isn't there? How do you do that? You can show the tab that you just closed, can't you? Like an undo. Edge, hang on. Let's try it here. Hang on. Edge. Open closed tab. Yeah. Is right click on the tab bar and select reopen closed tab. Boom. It's still there, look. Okay. Well, hopefully I don't have to be running a web server to run my game. It would be really interesting to know if I just do view source. Oh my goodness gracious me. Right. Quite the beast, aren't we? I mean, let me just. I can only assume that I'm running a web server somewhere, but Control-Shift-T. Thank you, Pleat. I think it might be the same on Control-Shift-T. It's the same. Hey, I tell you, what was it? I found out a couple of things. Maybe you guys already knew this, but if I press, if you want to open up a tab, if you want to go to a tab, you can press Control. If I want to go to the third one, if I press Control-3, it takes me to the third tab. I bet you all knew this, didn't you? Oh, is it? Cool. So I can run it locally. I don't have to have a web server running. Yeah, look, so I can press Control-4, Control-5, Control-6. So if I've got the tabs sorted out the way I want them, how about that? I had no idea you could do that. This is what my boy was telling me. What was the other thing? Oh, if you press Windows, maybe they're too small for you guys to see, but let's pick, hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's annoying. What have we got here? Edge. Was that 7? So if I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, if I do Windows 7, oh, it's going to, it brings up the 7th thing you've got on your taskbar. It seems so obvious. Here's me wasting my time like a sucker. So my boy, he's got the 6100 Logitech, so he's got all of his keys, all of it. He's got like 10 buttons on the side, and he just presses these bloody things. And he's able to just fly about. Very impressive. I know Control Tab moves you across them, right? Hey, the point is though, you can bring it up. Fab. Okay, well that was nice and easy. Now, but we haven't finished this story just yet. We can close you down now. Whereabouts is it deployed to, Pete? That was the other thing. It's not in the folder I thought. It's not in the folder I selected at the start. That's disappeared. I'm trying to work out where it's actually gone. Would it have gone into the Unity build folder? Is there a build folder here? Hang on. No, there's no, streaming assets. What the hell are they? No, I don't know where it went. If I do file, let's do it again. File. Do I want to do file build and run? Can I cancel it? I can cancel it, can't I? So it's a bit quicker this time, yeah. Yeah, it's much quicker. Quit's not going to do anything, is it? Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. I'm sure there's a way of working it out, right? Template / favicon.ico. Cool. There's the size, look. 960 by 600. So you can make it 1280. I said I can't. But I could. Yeah, so I picked a folder. Oh, that's it. What we'll do. Hang on, let's go back to the build settings in here. Where is that? Let's do a clean build. If I do a clean build, it's going to ask me where to put it, right? Yeah. Oh, I put it there. Look, I put it in survival defense under. What a terrible! I thought I put it in desktop. Right, so I'm going to delete. I'm not going to delete it. I'm going to do Control X. And then go to desktop and do Control V. I like the fact that you can do this in. Right, so now if I cancel that, and now go back to desktop. So yeah, so I should just be able to run it right like that. Edge, yeah, fine. Failed to download. Loading web page via file URL without a web server is not supported by this browser. Great. Please use the local development web server to host Unity content or use the Unity build and run option. Okay. Well, that sucks. So you can't run it locally. Let's just see if Edge does it, shall we? Chrome does it, shall we? How do I do that? If I double click it, no, thank you. I want to do it in a different browser. Hang on. Open with Google Chrome. You're saying the same thing. Failed to download file. Loading web pages via file URL without a web server is not supported by this browser. Okay. That's a bit annoying, isn't it? Because you don't really want to be running a web browser just to get the damn thing going. I don't know if there's anything else we can do here, is there? Player settings, what's this? Oh, that's cool, you've got different versions and stuff. That's the project settings, isn't it? Project settings for player. Cursor, hotspot, default icon. Oh, you can have an icon for the game. Resolution and presentation. We want that to be at least 1280 by 720, don't we? Yeah, fine. Can I save this? Click, press enter, I guess. Okay. Oh, really? Yeah. Oh, really? Because if I put it on itch.io or something, how do I have to dedicate it? Do I have to send it as an exe file? Anyway, right, okay. When you're submitting stuff, how do you submit them as exes on these game jams? Hang on, let's get rid of some of this stuff. What's this one? Game Off 2022. Okay. Hopefully they'll tell us how to. I can join. I can join a. I can join a Discord, can't I? And find out what the gig is. Yeah. Hang on. So we want participants. We want duration. Not less than. Oh, less than 3 days. Yeah, that's all right. Might be fun just to join a small one, you know. Human Diversity Jam. Do they? Okay, cool, mate. Thank you. In which case, I feel a little bit better now. To include. Teams need to include at least 2 people who do not know each other prior to the jam. Ooh. Okay. I see. So you've got to meet new people whether you like it or not. I don't think that's going to work. I think I need something a little bit more. It's not that I'm not happy to do that. Discord jam, what's that? It's not. It's a Let 'em Dare one. It's not that I'm not happy to meet other people. I just think my first one should be as clean and straightforward as possible. Theme voting bot. Okay, blah blah. Make a game 48 hours. You're free to use any tools or library script and base code. I don't know what that is. You're allowed to use assets made beforehand. You can work solo, have fun, and enjoy the game. Okay. I have a feeling I might have already joined the Discord for this. I think. This one here, Ludum Dar. Ludum Dar, Ludum Dare, Ludum Dari. I'm never quite sure how you're supposed to say it. I can tell you it's gone, it's disappeared. Ludum Dare, ID tweet, announcements. Yeah. What can you chat in here? Anyway, general game dev. Looking for team, blah, blah, blah. Right, cool. Anyway, sorry, I've got distracted because we've got the build working, which is great news. But now we need to work out a way to pass variables between the two. And Pleat, maybe you can help me here. I'm going to do a quick search. So passing values between scenes, Unity. And blah, blah, blah. Hang on. There are many ways to do this, but the solution depends on the type of data you want to pass between scenes. Components/scripts and game objects are destroyed. Use the static destroy. Use don't destroy on load. Use this method to vary pass to the next scene. It is not a component. Does not inherit from mono behavior. Okay. It's a strong answer, this, isn't it? That's a good point, Pleat. That's a good point. Use the on. You only need to use this if the data to kill past next scene inherits from object, component, or game object. I thought you could use scriptable objects. So what's this one here saying? You only need to use this if past the next scene, or past the next scene inherits from object, component, or game object. This solves the problems of what you can use it to make this game object not destroy when the scene unloads. I'll just make that a bit bigger so you guys can see it. Don't destroy on load, transform.game object. Right. Save local storage. Yeah, I could always save it to. I could save to local storage. Oh no, I can't do that because it's going to be on servers and stuff, isn't it? So you got serializable. What's this? Serialize the data to JSON and then use the C# file API such as. No, I don't think that'd be a good idea. Here you go. Scriptable objects are basically data containers, but may also import their own logic. They live only in the assets like prefabs. They cannot be used to store data permanently, but they store the data during one session. They can be used to share data and references between scenes, and something I also often need between scenes. An animator controller first. Right, let's do this then. So we'll call this settings. No, what should we call it? Yeah, let's just call it settings. We're mucking about, right? We're mucking about. So back to the scripts folder, and we'll create a C# file called game settings. Yeah. Okay, and we're gonna. What we'll do in here is we'll change some values in the game in the manager here, and then we'll yeah. I hope. Come on. Okay, so it's just going to inherit from scriptable object. Thank you. And then for that to work, then we need to get rid of these. And we need to put that file equals stuff, don't we? Let's try it without that and see how we get on. Right, so we're going to have a public int. I'm just going to try and make up some stuff here. Public int. Let's just call this starting wave. Yeah. And we'll set it to 0 in here, right? Set it to 0. And that's all we're going to do. And then in our main menu manager, whatever it's called, menu manager, in here we'll have a link to that scriptable object. So public game settings. Game settings, right? And then down here, so we need an awake function here now, don't we? Game settings dot what was it? What we call starting wave? There you go. Equals 4. Right. So we're physically updating it in this script here. All right. We're updating it and we're setting it to 4. Oh, okay. That's a crafty one. Yeah. So we're getting a link to the scriptable object about the settings. All right. Starting wave. We're starting wave 4. Whatever. All right. And then go back to here into our game manager. Then we need to create a new scriptable object, which is in nowhere at all. I'm just going to pop it in here. So in order for that to work, I think I need to do it. I need to add that line at the top, don't I? So let's just find grid cell here. Grid cell object. That's the one. This bit here, right? Okay, and then we'll go back to our game settings. So it's going to be called game settings, right? Interesting. I've got no space, and in there I've got a space, but not to worry. Okay, and now if I save that, if I go back to here, hopefully now if I right click, create tower defense, game settings, lovely, and we'll just leave that exactly as it is, right? Game settings, and then in our menu manager, we'll get our game settings here and pop that in there. Okay. All good so far. Sorry, incoming message. Right. Okay, good. That looks tasty. So if can I even view that? Do I want to view that? Let's just run it here. Okay, and then go to here. It's changed. It's changed to 4. Okay, which is what we like. If I click on that, does it go back to 0? No, it stays as 4. Right. I'll tell you what we could do. We'll do a random one, shall we? We'll do a random value. Let's do that. Hang on. Where's my... we'll do on the main equals random.range. That's it. Bracket 0, 15. Right. Yeah. Okay. And now go to here. Press play. 13, lovely. And if we press stop, it doesn't go away. So I think this is going to work. If we bring in our go back to our enemy wave scene. Absolutely. In our game manager, because you know game manager. Should we put it in game manager? Let's just have a. Should we bring another game settings in here? Because we'll create an empty. Call it game settings. All right, and that's going to have the. That's going to have a. What was that game settings scripts as I have on here? Scripts. No, that's the game set. I should probably call this something else, shouldn't I? Game settings container or something like that. Right. And we need another script to store this about, don't we? How did I do it in... Sorry, hang on. How did I do it here? I'll put it in the menu manager. Flipping heck. Do I need a new script or should I just stick it in the game manager? Let's put it in the game manager. Let's put it in the... we could put it in the game state manager, I guess. All right, and then these need to be set in the inspector. Yeah, that's what we're after. So public game settings. Game settings, all right. Lovely. Back to here we go, and then we look at the game state manager, and somewhere there it is, game settings, boom. And what we'll do is we'll say on awake here, on start even, we'll just say debug.log game settings starting wave equals plus game settings dot. This is going to be fine, isn't it? Ah, please. Okay, mate. No, I understand, mate. I understand that. I totally understand that. Thank you for your help. No, this is purely for transition between scenes. But thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I understand where you're coming from. This is for scene management, all right? Yeah, totally agree. This is so if you move from wave to wave and you start a new game or whatever, it'll keep all of your local updates and things like that between systems. Okay, thank you, mate. Okay, so game settings starting wave, lovely, blah blah blah. Okay, Control S. Right, so if we go and run it again, did we put it in there? Game settings, we did. So we've got to go back to that other scene, which is a bit annoying. Main menu. Definitely save. That was close. Thank you. Click on here. And if I go to the menu manager, go to the game settings, which is currently in scripts, bit of a messy place, but it's got it as 4. Right, let's just run it. Let's just stop it again. Run it again. 11. Right, so if I click on new game now, yeah, so it's kept it. It's kept it. So one thing I've got to do is get rid of that health bar. Right. Test health bar. It works, that health bar, but it's currently kind of ugly. So I'm not going to use it. Right. So look where we're getting on, how we're getting on here. So we're going to scene loading, done. Storing variables, done. Now I think what Pleat said is important. And that's done. Sorry. Apologies. This one down here is done as well. Look, lovely. The only thing that's left is the Singleton pattern, and I'm absolutely booting it today. I'm gonna maybe end the stream a little early. We've done so well. Singleton pattern should be absolutely fine. Now the problem I had last time was that I was really struggling to get these guys, wasn't it? To get references on, that's it, from this tower, to get it to fire and stuff like that. So if I bring in the turret controller, is it? Hang on, the scripts. Turret controller here. It needs the game state manager, and the moment it's game manager and game state manager. We'll pass this in properly later, says me. I think game manager dot get component game state manager. Sorry, okay. I didn't think that worked properly last time. And if I look at the turret controller, what is the thing that makes the it's the action bar, isn't it? It's the action bar's got a script on it. I think. No, sorry, not the action bar. The spray turret panel has a script on it called turret action. There you go. You have to pass this into the turret action, and then that passes it into the turret, which is horrible way of doing things. But what we could do is we could say, let's just try this. This is not going to help my state really in the way things are going right now. But in my game state manager, I'm going to have a public. No, not turret controller. Game state manager. I'm going to have a public game state manager. Called instance. All right. And then public void awake. If instance equals null, instance equals this dot game object, or instance equals this. I think that's it. That should work. Yeah. I think you can say else destroy this dot game object, and the reason you do just to stop anything duplicating it, but we should probably put an error here. Second instance of game state manager is being created, right? Okay. Destroy this sort of game object. I mean, maybe we don't do that. Yeah. I think that's all you need to do. Oh, this needs to be static as well, I think. Sorry. Public static. That's it. I think. Yeah. That's it, right? Let's just try that. There's no. I mean, it's not usable in any fashion yet, but let's just see if it actually builds out and runs without blowing up. Promising. Now, if we go to the turret controller, right here, and we'll just get rid of that. No, okay, we'll keep that. And then you just say here, game state manager dot instance dot Sorry, that's it. That's it. Right, state manager game, and then that should be. Let's just see if that actually works. See, that's much cleaner. You don't even need to do this. You could just down here. You could say state manager dot instance, game state manager dot instance dot blah blah blah. Seems to make a little bit of sense to have a reference to it though, so it's a bit more obvious that it's what it's doing. Let's just see if that works. All compiler errors must be fixed. So we don't need to do that. Shouldn't need to do that anymore. Shouldn't need to do that anymore because, in fact, we can probably get rid of the game manager from the turret action. Let's just cancel. Let's just see what else that blows up. It doesn't. See, we're not passing references all over the place now. We're using a Singleton pattern, which, depending on your school of thought, there we go. Okay, promising. So if I now drag you to there, it works. It's been able to attach itself, know what it's looking for. Beautiful. Cool. Cool as a cucumber. Singleton patterns for the win. Yeah, so this is another thing that really is extremely strong. So let me just update my notes here. Yeah. Dash definitely use. Storing variables done. I'll put here brackets. Scriptable objects. Objects store values between scenes, but not between sessions. All right. So if we did want actual settings, like for instance your display size and stuff like that, then we would need to use something else. But for now, I'm not really worried about that. I don't think we need to worry about that for the game jam. We just need to be able to move between scenes comfortably. Excuse me. Yeah, it's never good, is it, for a stream? Hang on, let me get I did a big old bike ride earlier. I'm paying the price. Goodness gracious, what a productive session this was. What a productive session this was. I didn't look into particles. For those that followed the previous stream, slightly embarrassing me trying to get the hang of the particle system. But I think we need to do that next, and we need to give these guys some health as well. Well, have they got health? Where's the enemies? Hang on, where are the enemies? Where are the enemies? There's Boris. Hang on. Yeah, they have got health, right? And this guy here's got damage that he does. We need to start tweaking those values. Yeah, everything's just a touch too. Hang on. It's a touch too big. One thing I'm going to do, seeing as I've got a little bit of time, and I wasn't going to, but I'll do it now. Is I'm going to create a. Seeing as I've got that tree, let me get going into Magic of Voxel and get that tree working a little bit better. Magic of Voxel. Here she is. Right, so let's just open it up. Right, this is the current state of the tree. Right, we've learned that 20 by 20 is the way to go. But if we're going to do this, then I think we need to have a much smaller tree. So let's just tab out. Like so, and then we'll tab in. Orthographic, like that, I think. The whole thing? Probably. Probably. Right, so let's start. Let's get a grid down. I think we need to start with a much smaller tree of it. We need a little bit of wiggle room as well. So if we just do something like dark brown. That's too dark, I think. Let's go for that. Yeah, okay. So we're just going to go 3, 4. See, I like the idea of just, if we just humour me, hang on. That's going to do everything behind, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Let's just move you across, shall we? I don't quite know why I decided to keep you right in the middle. Right. If I go slightly bigger, 3 by 3, and then if we just, I don't think this is going to look very good, to be honest with you. Let's just have a quick look. I was going for a plus sign sort of thing. Oh, it doesn't look terrible. And then maybe what I could do is just have a. I should probably a lot. Oh, or maybe. Okay, let's just go with it for a second. Okay. I need to get this thing centered because it's driving me mad, and I think I can put some symmetry on it. Ah, but you can't do a symmetry on a 3-sided shape, can you? No, you cannot. So, can you? No, you can't in this. You can't in this. Start again. Let's go for 4. Okay, is that 4? That's still 3. Right, that's still bigger than you, I think. That's the same size as you. Oh, hang on. Now I can turn the symmetry on now. If I do marquee, can I do it? Do that. If I do, oh no, it selects all of them. How do I? Like that. That's how. Sorry, how do I move just the connected bit? That's how. That's interesting. Do that. That's anyway. Right. Okay. Control D. TF. Right. Let's. What? Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just. Okay. Now let's do a green color and fill it out. X and Y here. No, you didn't do X and Y. That's right. Okay. Right. Yeah, that's too big. I can see that bit in there is too big now. Right, so now we should be. Oh no. Yep, I think we do it again. And then we do that. And then we make it just bigger here, Y1. I messed that up. Let's just take that off. Like that, I think that's it. And now we just do a few up. Maybe make you a bit bigger. We'll see, or maybe a bit smaller. Oh, I don't know. You could play around this forever, couldn't you? Like that. That's not bad. I'll be very tempted to make that a 1. You can't make it a 1. I was going to make that a 1 high thing. That's a bit better, I think, actually. That's a bit better. I wonder if we can make it a little bit bushier here. Is that going to mess it up? Hang on, where's the... Oh. Looks like a bush there. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think we do that. This is too big. But I don't think there's much we can do. Let's just try a 1. Let's just try a 1 size, shall we? Oh, here. No, let's turn it all together. We could do a mix and match, I guess. Okay, and then we'll like so. Then something like that. Maybe with a view to just possibly moving that tree down the bark down one. No, what just happened there? Not 2, like that. And then... No, what was that button I just pressed then? Ah, right, sorry. I'll erase, Control DB. No, oh, maybe, hang on. And if we just... It's a stylistic choice, isn't it? Not a terrible looking tree. That, or maybe, but I think on balance, I think on balance, if we're going to do it, just go all in with a tree like that, but maybe 1 less, like that. And then what we can do now, where we could go with this is we could put the lumberjack in the middle, and we could dot the trees around it. These trees are very small now, though. I'm half tempted to go with these ones. Gosh, that's too big. Yeah, maybe something in the middle is what we're after. Okay, let's try one more tree. Okay. Oh no. Right over here. Let's try one more bit higher then. So it's going to be a 4, isn't it? At least. Right. Yeah. With a slightly bigger base. Like that. Okay, and then how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do this by 6 then. And then we'll change the colour to green. Pop it round. We'll do it again. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. And then yeah, and then we can maybe Like that. That's not bad. That's not a bad looking tree. That's not the worst tree you've seen all week. And that, I think on balance, that's the one we're going to go with. I might just pop it up. Yeah, maybe just go down one more. No, let's go up one more. Let's just go up a few, and then we can. Might just pop a little section down here. Yeah. Come on, it's like a symmetrical all the way then. Yeah, I think so. Hang on, press F2. Should you have a look? That's what it looks like. Yeah, see what these look like. This is never going to look like this in the real. Yeah, that branch is too high now. So let's press F2. Hang on. Yeah, that's it. That's the one we're going with, guys. That's the one we're going with, guys and girls. Okay, so Control D, M, delete, and what we'll do is we'll get a few of these. Can I center them? No, I can't center them, but I can move you one across, one up, so you're right on the corner. Come on. Oh, you can't do it at the same time, can you? Like that, right? Now do Control C, V, and then pop you. Hang on. Yeah, that's right. And then Control V. Control V. Look at the top view. What's happened there to that one? You just can't see it. Now you need to be. Hang on. No, you're right. You're okay. No, they're all okay, I think. I think that's all okay. I think. These all need to be... No, because that's 2 away and that's 1 away, so that must be too close. Sorry. Hang on. So maybe yeah, you're 2 away, you're 2 away. Yeah, you need to move 1 to that way. That's it. That's it, right. Right, that's the one. Now, how can I export this? Hang on, let's do file save as. Let's do file save as. How do you do file save as? Shift Control A. I want to keep the project. Save project as. There we go. So call this tree 2. Right, and then what we do is we tab out, click on you and delete. Click on you. Bring you to the middle. I think that's right. Close enough. I think that's okay. I think that's all right. So now we can bring that into, how's that look in, not great, in the render. It looks like fun, that's what it looks like. Right, so Control S, and then we export that into OBJ. There's a tree folder here, tree 2, OBJ, that's it. Into Blender we go. I should show you my Jabba the Hutt model. Oh my goodness. I'm not going to show you, I'm so embarrassed. Well, it's a work in progress, but... Right, okay, you. Thank you. Should all be done up like that, isn't it? There we go. Cool. If I tab into you, actually tab out, press N. Let's have a look at the scales and stuff. It's 2 meters by 2 meters. We just need to do Control A, rotation and scale, and then we'll get our lazy clean going, and we'll click clean model. Vox Cleaner, by the way, great app. I might make the base color something different, like dark blue, and clean model. Right. Beautiful. For tab in. There we go. I didn't see what it was before. I should have shown statistics. Now do Control Z, Z. That's it. Right, so if I do statistics. Faces 500, triangles 500. Right, so now let's do a lazy clean. Keep your eye on this value over here. Okay, it's lowered the faces hugely, but not really the triangles. But the difference, what may not be obvious now. Actually, if I click on to that, it might be a bit more obvious. Actually, it's really not this time. But what's it's doing? It's using a texture now. Sometimes these textures bleed over, but not today. Possibly because they were all down there and it doesn't matter. So that's cool. So we can we'll save this. Save as tree2 clean text.png. That's apps. No, not in documents though. Put it in desktop tree. And then we go to back here, and we back to layout. We export that FBX. Let's just see what this is called here, by the way, because sometimes it's there we go, tree 2.01. There you go. Make sure you're clicked. File export FBX. We want to do selected objects and apply transform, and that should be apart from in fact we need to go tree. So we'll call this tree2. I think that's all we need to do here. Export FBX, right, and then we go to Unity, which I've lost. There it is. And we go to our models. Really? Let's have a new folder called voxel ground pieces. I don't love that name, but and then we can go back to here, back to our desktop, go to our tree, and we get the tree.fbx and the tree cleaned, these two here. Bring them in. Well, they're really rather good news, is it looks like it's actually worked out the tree bit. Let's click on it. It has. It's actually worked out the colours. I think if you bring them in both at the same time, it works it out. There we go. It's actually not quite sure what's going on here. Hoping that's not a runtime issue. So we can save this as a prefab now. So we'll just call this voxel tree 2. Right, and let's just see how this gets on in terms of sizing. If I had a cube now, stop it. It's lost it. Yeah. So that looks to be twice the size. I thought. Let me quickly bring the game manager up and then add another scenery cell object. So let's change that to 8. And then we add the voxel tree 2 into. No, it's got to be a prefab, has it? Oh no, hang on, that's not the right thing. That's why. Oh, I've got to create a grid cell object for it. What I can do actually, I can use grid cells here. There's a tree voxel. There we go, and I'll change this to you. Oh, you monkey! Tree voxel. Cell prefab. Okay, so you've got to be a bloody prefab, haven't you? Pop you into prefabs. Let's make an original prefab. Yep. and then back to grid cells, back to tree voxel, and finally, if I just lock that actually, then back to prefabs. Let's pop you in. What's that one? Yeah, voxel group. Pop you into there. Okay, let's just see how that pans out. It might look terrible. Yeah, it's twice the size it needs to be. What? Okay, so what we do is we say scale to 0.5, Control A, rotation and scale. That's it. That's all we do. And then we do file export again. What we could do, let's just do it straight. I was going to say what we could do is we could put it straight to the assets folder, but I'm not going to. That one, and then that one, and then back to the models, voxel ground pieces. Let's just pop tree 2 back in here, see how it behaves. It's calling it tree 3. Okay, suit yourself. Delete. Yeah. Tree 3 is what we're after. So delete tree 2. Actually, let's call it tree 2 here, otherwise we're going to get very confused. And then we'll delete tree 2 here. Bring you in. That should be the same size now. That's better. That's better. And now we can go back to our grid cells, tree voxel. Interesting, that says voxel tree 2. That's the one. I hope. Hang on, there's a prefab there. That's why I need to delete the prefab as well. Yeah, let's delete you. Delete and unpack. But I bring you in. Original prefab. There we go, tree 2. And then back. Oh, this is horrible, isn't it? It's getting a bit of... there you go, now we can pop you in. No? No, no, no. Go to the prefabs. Flipping heck. You. Like that. There we go. Now that should work. Delete some bits here in a minute. Yeah, we do need to add it to the game manager, don't we? So go to the game manager. Unlock here. Click on you and then tree voxel wherever you may be. I'm hoping it's still going to be sunk down, isn't it? It is. And also those colours are way too similar. I need to add a collider to it as well. It's because I halved the size. If I grab one, oh, I can't be bothered to grab one. I'm going to grab one and then transform it up. Oh, hang on. No, you're in the right place. Are you just a different colour? You are a different colour. That's all it is. So that's fine. You just look different because you're a different colour. But you're actually absolutely fine. Good. I mean, I've moved you a bit in the wrong place, but yeah, that should be 1, right? Oh no, no, you're slightly offset. That figures. Why would that be? Possibly to Blender we need to look at this. No. That looks absolutely spot on in every way. Have a quick look at the prefabs here, shall we? Well, I don't know why that is, but I'm not going to worry. I'm going to add a box collider to it. Yeah, let's just have a look at some of the other ones. Ground here, hang on. It's 0.1 and 0.2. Okay. Box collider. That's 0.1. I don't know about that Z, 0.2. Okay. Now if we run it, that should work. So now there's some over there. Look. I need to mark them as wood as well. Tag them as wood. Okay, and now do it again. And we should now be able to pop them on there. There we go. And you, sir, I mean, this is coming together, all right? You're much too big, but it's the right sort of scaling. I don't understand why the Z is off. Is that actually, are they casting shadows? They are, just not very good ones. Actually, they might be in the game. Well, that Z axis is going to really irk me. We've got here tree 2 clone, that's Z and 2. Oh, that's it, Z and 2. Why would it be off kilter like this? When it needs to be there. Hang on, the colour is right. I'm very confused by this colour. No, I don't think it is. Yeah, it is right, you know. Maybe I changed it slightly in the Magic of Voxel by mistake. But I don't care. I like that. I like what I've done. I like this design. Minimal and yeah, effective. So I'm going to work on I'm going to work on the other bits. Let me quickly just see what's going on here. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to bring it. Right, if I do that again, now bring a cube on. Right, and let's just 0, 0, 0 that. Right, that completely. No, it doesn't. Yes, it does. Yeah, it does. So it completely. No, it doesn't. I don't know why it's done that. If I say to this, why? What? Is it because there's one possibility here, and if it is this, then it's pretty annoying. You notice I've got this here. Yeah, see, that's not straight though. Hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right, so I'll do that. I can't. If it is that, you are very naughty. Hang on. And I've got to do the whole thing again. Or have I? Yeah, I'd have to do it all again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's okay. I think that's what it is, you know. Which is awful. Unless I can change it in Blender. Which seems like a sensible thing to be able to do. Oh, look, yeah, that's not centered. That's not centered. I don't think. I don't think we can fix this. So I press 3, and then press Shift S, cursor to selected, and I tab out and I press space origin, origin to 3D cursor, and now you'll notice it's off by 0.05. So let's just change this to 0. That'll move it across. This is what we've got to do. Now we save. Now we export again. Oh, this is annoying because I've got to do the whole shooting thing again. Right, there we go, like that, and then into here we go. We delete all of this into the. Yeah, we delete the. Yeah, delete all of them. Sorry. Yeah. And then in the prefab, and also in the here, we delete them. Yeah, so I should have clicked them both. Okay, and then we'll bring that back in. These two. Okay, and then I think all we need to do, bring you up. If I just delete you, you shouldn't even be there anymore. Actually, you shouldn't be able to work. Right, now that should. That's better. That's better. There we go. So we can delete you. We can go to the. We can bring that again. Say that as tree 2. Take you to the prefabs. Original prefab. Delete you. Go to the grid cells. Click on tree voxel. It'll probably say missing. Yep. Click on here. Search for voxel. Tree voxel. That's it. And now if we click play, hopefully that'll be in the right position. Jeez. Nope. No. No. Prefabs. Voxel groups. Tree 2. Oh, I know what's happened. I know what's happened. Game manager, I suspect. Oh. Okay. That's right. And then tree voxel is a grid cell with tree voxel in there. Do the other ones? Why has that got that little tree for there? Do I need to copy the prefab in? Why is that different? Oh, mummy. What have we done differently? Can't have done that much differently. Incidentally, you need to be 0. Prefab asset, right? Tree 2, bring it in. Looks absolutely fine. Right, so don't give me any grief. I'm going to go to the grid cells. That looks slightly different. If you look, it's just, oh, you probably can't see it, but it looks slightly different. Cool. Didn't mean to do that. Grid cells. Tree 4. That's all good. Grid cells ground. Ah, tree voxel is not. Okay. I'm slightly confused why that's not working. What I might do. Back to grid cells one more time. Yeah, the other ones have got like a little grey bit on them, but tree voxel is just showing as a. But I have got it as a voxel here, as a. Let's just delete it a second, and I'll go to grid cells now. sorry, grid cells, it should say missing, right? Missing game object. So let's go back to our here, ground. Oh, where'd it go? Where did it go? Did I not bring it in? Bring it in again. Okay. Bring it in. We save it to 0.5, 0.5. What? What would you not? Okay, and then we bring that into the prefabs, please. Now, hang on. Models. I just brought you in there. Tree 2 is also there. Overrides. There's no applying required. Okay, well, maybe I just did it a second ago by mistake. Sorry, I'm hurting my head now. I think it's time for me to quit. And then back to grid cells. Grab a tree voxel. Go to the prefabs. Drag you in. Come on. That's better, I think. That might work. It does. I'm not sure what the hell I did wrong before, but the good news is it's working. Lovely. I need to change it. I think I need to put that back to wood again. This seems to be the FBX file. So that's not the right one. Let's just delete that. Delete. And so I need to go to the actual, this one. Right, bring that in. Right, now, just 0.5, 0.5. Okay, and then now drag you into the prefabs folder. Original prefab. All right, boom, click on you. Where do I set your scale and all that? Why is it doing this to me? That tree should be... Let's do prefab variant. I'm getting to the stage now where I'm not really caring anymore. Yeah, so we're going to bring the... So into the grid cells here. Tree voxel. Voxel ground. Where's it gone? Yeah, you can... Fucking hell. Grid cells. Tree voxel. I'm popping you in. Okay, and this one here has got a 0.5, 0.5, 0.5. There we go. Doesn't. Oh, does it need 0.5, 0.5? No, it doesn't. It doesn't need 0.5 anymore because I changed it in Blender, didn't I? Okay, fine. Sorry, that was something else. Okay, good. And also we need to tag it as wood. I'm not quite sure if I've got that right or not, but I'm now at the stage where I'm so confused. I think it's starting to stop. Lovely. Interesting. So that looks kind of like the same color, but not quite. I think somewhere I've messed up, but what I can do, let's go to scene, back to game. I should be able to grab you and pop you. No. I set you as wood. Wood. The Tree 2 variant has a tag of wood. I think I'm going to have to take a breather here. Everything else is working, but you're not. Oh, you haven't got a box collider, that's why. I need to add a box collider. I can't remember which way around it is. 0.2. I think it might be the other way around. Yeah, probably will be, won't it? 0.1, 0.2, and you need to be 0. That's why. That's why. Don't panic. Pop you in there. There we go. And you would need to be a lot smaller. Right, but the point being, you are actually you're actually pretty decent. What's going on here? Ah, that's probably where I've got the one loaded on the main thing here, isn't it? Fantastic. Yeah, this lumberjack's doing okay, but he's way too big. If it wasn't obvious. And I think those trees being the same colour as the grass is a problem. So we should make them the lighter colour that these ones are. Which we can do. I think if I do that, I go tab in. Like that. But okay, I should do paint. Bucket fill. If I do that. Boom. Yeah. Have that fella. I know what that looks like in the we're not doing it now though. Now I'm gonna render that. Oh, there's a button you can press down here, isn't there? Oh, that's no good. It puts it down there. Well, that's no fun. I want it there. There. Like that maybe. Something like that. Whatever. Right, time to stop. Thank you, everyone. I hope you've had a great time tonight. Thank you, everyone, for coming along. I think I saw about 10 people at one point. I think you dropped off, but thank you for the lurkers. Thanks for folks that just came along. So much appreciated. I will should be doing a stream tomorrow night, if not Tuesday night. And then I'm off to Croatia, so I'll be posting stuff on Discord. Guys, until next time, and girls, I'll look forward to seeing you then. Until next time. Thanks for your help tonight as well, everyone. Cheers, El. Shark out.